Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin's Exotics, and in this video today, I'm going to be doing kind of a rant-ish type video on this product right here. If you guys don't know what these are the Habba Hut, and let me tell you, the quality of the product that I have with you to share with you today is, to me at least, a big disappointment and letdown from what the product used to be many years ago. So, if you guys have watched my reptile supplies unboxing or whatever video, I went to a bunch of stores and got a bunch of stuff. I picked up a few of these. Overall, when I first got them, I didn't think they'd be too bad. But things have proven to be, very bad actually. Now, you might be able to see a little bit right there, but I'll tell you the first thing that I don't like on these. Number one, they're not made of the same type of wood as the old Habba Huts used to be. As you can see, this wood is dry, has no sap or anything. These are not the same types of wood. Number one. That's the first thing that stuck out to me. Number two, when you look at this, you see a little hole right there and see how it has a shine in it? Yeah, that's sap. So, you can decide if sap's good for your reptiles or not. I would say not. I don't think it's going to do anything to them, but that's just something that stuck out to me, and you can see there's a little bit of shining sap right there, and in a few other places on here that I just drilled small holes to see if it would actually work. Like I put a small chip right there. Sap is in these. Now it'll evaporate over time probably, but the old Habba Huts didn't have that. And if we go online and we Google Habba Hut on my computer right here, Google Habba Hut, the picture that they show for Zoom Ed is the same exact bark material. If we can get this to maybe focus kind of. It's the same exact bark material as this old Habba Huts. I've used these older Habba Huts in my reptiles enclosures for years. Like this one in my, or in one of my ball pythons enclosures. This one's actually like 5 years old. And as you can see, these things, I have some that are like 4 years old at least. Now this one snapped just because the snakes, they get bigger and they can, they're heavier and they can break them. But besides, this is the only one I've ever had break. They're great. Hard bark, you can, bleach them. But as you can see, here's the biggest thing, my biggest problem with these guys. See how there's no mold ever growing on these? Okay, see how there's just a waste stain right there that, of course, I'll touch it. As you can see, it's just a color on the wood from where, snake waste may have been. It's not actually dirty. I bleach my logs. And as you can see, it's got some wear and tear because it's like 5 years old, but the quality of the wood and everything's pretty good. It's not actually that bad. But now let's look at the new Habba Huts. This is really bad for their product. I've had this thing in a reptile's cage, a ball python's cage for a little bit now. And see all that yellow and dark, like greenish gray? Yeah, that's mold. Literally mold growing on the thing. Mold there, mold everywhere. So, this is my kind of little rant. When I got this Habba Hut, first thing I looked at it, I was like, oh, they're using a different type of wood now. Maybe it's improved. Maybe it's a better type of wood. But I was, quickly after, a week of using this, realizing that this is not how the old Habba Huts used to be. Old Habba Huts used to be made of this wood. Now they're made of this wood. And apparently, this wood rots or gets mold like crazy. I'm going to have to go, for the third time this week, go bleach this thing out and wipe it down with paper towels because I can't have this in with my snake. I don't want my snake breathing whatever this mold is giving off. I don't want my snake sitting up against this, so I have to go wash this thing off now with bleach. So what can I say? Cork doesn't do it. This is like a 3-year-old cork log I've got. Doesn't have any mold on it. This thing's like 5 years old. Just broke recently in the last year or so. It has no mold on it. I have this for 4 days in the same conditions that these have been in, and it's already growing mold. Well, what can I say? If anybody out there is looking at the Habba Huts, if you got a really, really, really dry environment, maybe you could use this. But anything for like a ball python that needs any amount of humidity, I'd say no, because from these results right here, this is really bad. And actually, let me go pull out another Habba Hut from another enclosure, and I want to see if it's molding as well, because I just have been looking at this one over the past few days and doing it, and I haven't even checked for my other snake's things. So let me go check the other one real quick. Okay, Proving my point, exactly. What do you know? I pull this one out, and I didn't even pay attention. I thought this was just the same thing. Look at this bark. See how these barks match? They're the same exact thing. Compared to this one, not the same thing. Same kind of bark, same kind of tree, not the same kind of tree. Now let me show you the bottom of this one. In the exact same conditions, what is that? There's no mold anywhere. So, if anybody from ZoomEd is watching, or if anybody's had this experience, it is not that I'm keeping this hide in conditions it is not meant to be kept in. It's the fact that this wood quality is crap. Exact same conditions. Heck, these were actually in the same exact cage. They were sitting in my pastel het clown female's cage. Both of these. Same exact conditions, same bedding. This one has literally no mold. As you can see, no mold. It looks clean. Looks just like this guy, even though this one's older, so it does have some marks on it. This one already is growing mold like crazy. So, there's my little rant. Anybody out there that's, looking at the Habba huts, remember, if you guys are going to get them, as I've shown you, they're great, but you got to get the ones that are like this, with this kind of bark, because the ones that are like this, I don't know what kind of tree this is. I don't know if they're cutting back and they're running a lower budget or what, but this kind of wood does not hold up to this. Let me show you one more time. Absolutely no mold on this. Been in the cage for about a week. And this one I've actually never bleached yet. This one I've bleached repeatedly to get this stuff off and wiped it down, and look at it. So what can I say, guys? You guys can make your decision. This is a big rant, and I'm actually really disappointed that they would use a kind of wood like this that would do this. I looked at it and I thought, they look a little bit different. Actually, a lot of bit different, now that I have them up close and I'm actually examining them closely. But they look a decent, bit different. This probably won't matter. Yes, it does. This one's molding. This one is completely fine. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Or enjoyed the video. I don't want to say I'm mad, but I just am really disappointed in ZoomEd for using this kind of wood that's going to mold and rot this quickly. Like, this is insane. So, if you guys are looking to get the Habba huts, you gotta remember, try to get the ones with the bark like this. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any experiences like this, or you have any tips for me, please leave it down in the comments below, or any ideas, because besides bleach and spray this thing down every few days, I have no clue how to get rid of this mold. When you bleach it, it leaves a little bit of a stain, but it gets most of the yellow mold off and stuff. But as I said for probably the third time, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like the video if you thought it was good, and as I said, comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.